Hey, what's up guys, Houston here, and for those of you just finding my YouTube channel, welcome, and for those of you that's always supporting me, salute. Now, today's video is very interesting because we're going to be talking about a controversial financial institution, which is Wells Fargo Bank. And we're going to be talking about Wells Fargo Bank best balance transfer credit cards. Now, I know a lot of people are probably real ticked off because Wells Fargo had closed their personal lines of credit down, in which I made a video in order to help you out to be able to fix that issue. However, this here, we're talking about Wells Fargo balance transfer credit cards, and there's a reason, because I want you all to still level up with Wells Fargo. Okay, and so the first Wells Fargo credit card we're talking about is the Wells Fargo Wells Fargo Platinum credit card. Okay, now a lot of people say, well, you got to have perfect credit. It all depends on the relationship. This is so important that I continue to tell people, if you want to be able to get money and credit cards from financial institutions, you have to build a relationship. Okay, and so the way we build those relationships, we open up a personal account, a business account. If we have challenging credit, we may get a secured credit card, right? So this is very important in order to build that relationship. Now, the reason that I'm talking about the Wells Fargo balance transfer cards, again, because we are trying to be able to reduce. We want to reduce our debt to income ratio, our DT, our debt to income ratio, and because we also want to get higher lines of credit. Okay, this is very important, and for some of us, we're also trying to get out of debt, right? So we're trying to get out of debt. So that's three things that we're really trying to accomplish by using balance transfer credit cards. All right, now in terms of the Wells Fargo Platinum card, the thing about it, it's 0% interest for 18 months. That's a long time. So if you have a credit card that has a higher interest rate and you're able to get the Wells Fargo Platinum card, being able to just make payments towards your balance and get it out of the way, because you're going all the way into 2023. All right, now there's something interesting that I'm gonna share with you all about Wells Fargo that a lot of financial institutions are not doing. So let me talk about this new credit card that Wells Fargo just introduced, right? And it's called the Wells Fargo Active Cash Card, right? Now, the interesting thing about it, it gives you 15 months balance transfer, 0 interest. So these cards don't charge you an annual fee, which is great. Okay, and in terms of rewards, unfortunately, they don't have any no rewards program, but that's okay, because again, the reason is because we're focusing on what? Lowering your debt to income ratio, because we want to get higher lines of credit, and for some of us, we're trying to get out of debt. So that's the reason we're not focused on the rewards programs. Okay, now here's something, again, like I said, that Wells Fargo offers, that a lot of financial institutions, they offer it, but they put you through a lot of hoops. But here's one of the things. All right, so Wells Fargo, they offer a Wells Fargo Business Platinum credit card. Okay, and so it offers a balance transfer of 9 months, right? So if you have a high interest rate business credit card, you can transfer it over to your Wells Fargo for 9 months, so you're only just paying on the payment instead of paying all this interest on that high interest rate business credit card for 9 months. But that isn't the good thing that I'm telling you about. Here's something that I really think you guys should take into consideration. All right, especially if you're trying to get more funding, it's always not only on the personal side, but to be able to get more funding on the business side. So here's the thing about it. Wells Fargo, okay, they offer a business line of credit. Now, the interesting thing about it, you don't have to wait 2 years like a lot of financial institutions for to get a loan. They want you to wait at least 9 months or longer or whatever. Not with Wells Fargo. If you have established credit, and again, for most of these credit cards, if you have between a 680, 690, and you have a relationship with Wells Fargo, you're more likely to be able to get all of these products here. Okay? But here's the point that I'm making. Say that the person, you had a personal line of credit with Wells Fargo, okay? And you had a business line of credit with Wells Fargo, all right? Because the two are separate by your EIN number. Now, I know there's tax ramifications for it, and you can possibly pierce the veil if it's not done correctly. But in terms of just like you loaned money to get your business started up, then say that the business took that line of credit to pay you back, right? So by them paying you back that money, you can use that money to pay down your personal line of credit because you actually loaned money as a startup in your business. Okay, now I'm not a tax or CPA advisor or attorney, so you might want to talk with them. Most of them, they don't even know this strategy, and they probably be looking at you dumbfounded and stuff like that. But I'm telling you, because you had loaned your business startup capital, okay, now that you are the manager of your corporation, and if you need to understand how to set up your corporation, click the link and schedule a consultation. But because you're the manager of the corporation, all right, you can charge your corporation a fee for you opening up this business line of credit. Plus, the company has to pay you back for the money you invested into the company. So if you have this business line of credit, you wanted to take that line of credit as an advance to pay down your personal debt so your credit can go back up so you can borrow more capital. Okay? Now, I know that's a lot, and I know it's hard to understand. Again, if you need to understand more consultation in terms of setting up a corporation properly, click the link below. But again, now you understand that, hey, three-way funding, we're about strategy and trying to help you be able to minimize your debt while maximize your credit to build more wealth, right? So that's the reason that I'm bringing this to your attention. Now, again, with this business line of credit, you don't have to wait. With Wells Fargo business line of credit, you don't have to wait 2 years to apply for it. So if you have strong enough credit, then I tell people I would get a business credit card first, and I would use that business credit card, and I would make my weekly deposits into my business bank account. This is how I would do it, all right? Make my weekly deposit into my business bank account, all right? Give it about 6 months. You have an established credit. Now you have a relationship. Then I would go after that business line of credit, okay? So I hope that this helped you. And for those of you just finding my YouTube channel, welcome. Please remember to subscribe and let me know if you guys have a Wells Fargo card or Wells Fargo business line of credit, or are you in the process of building a relationship with Wells Fargo. And for those of you that's always supporting me and commenting, as always, salute.